Pause it going, everybody.
Nope.
No?
No.
Well,
Perfect. Just perfect.
I literally thought about it as music was playing, so. All right. Everyone, welcome to Trivia Rogues Podcast. This is the Pack Think number 2. I'm going to keep going with it. I'm going to see how many I can throw in here off the top of my head. So,
Bark them out as they come to you.
Oh.
What's that?
Just bark them out when they come to you.
Hey. Okay, I got, but if I don't have one, I just got to keep going.
All right.
Just, I don't need a long pause. Hell! Okay. All right, so.
I need like a cricket noise drop.
That would be excellent.
We'd be using that a lot more than this episode.
Oh, I know we would.
Yeah, so, like I said, we're going to do our pets group thing continuing today. Although I think today is going to be primarily, well, like it was last week, but it's going to be primarily dog and cat heavy. So, but a lot of quizzes today. So we'll just go ahead and get into that. But first, I want to make sure we bring up our Patreon page, patreon.com/TriviaRogues. If you think we deserve it, if you think that we've earned it, then check us out. There's a level for everybody. But we also know that in these hard times, it might not be a thing that you can do right now. And that's perfectly fine. The show will always be free to you. So enjoy. However, if you do decide to sign up, we will be putting up extra shows where we do trivia games. A lot of question and answer. Good to practice, and hey, maybe you might want to look into buying one of these games. We'll play it first, so you can see if you like it or not.
Like Trivia Pursuit, that's something nobody's ever done.
Yeah, no one's played Trivia Pursuit
Right.
before, but however, we haven't done that one yet. So we'll see.
Oh, was that a spoiler alert?
No,
Okay.
but we might just do it just so people can play along. So anyway, yeah, check us out, patreon.com/TriviaRogues. All right, so let's start things off with a cat breeds quiz. Now, granted, it's only 6 questions because I found out that,
You don't like cats?
well, yes, but
No, he already knew that.
Oh.
yeah, I found that out just recently.
I think everybody knows that now.
But it's crazy because you pull up, or you think of like dog breeds, and you say, name as many dog breeds as you can. You can go on and on and on. But then if I say, name as many cat breeds as you can, what do people get? Like 6?
Siamese.
Maybe.
A few, yeah. Not much more than a few.
I'm stuck there, I think.
No, come on.
I hope not, because we're going to talk about it.
Well, we'll see.
But
we'll see.
I'm going to be counting on your help here, Don.
Okay.
So, like we've discussed in the last show from Don, is that the thing about domestic cats is that they pretty much came to us in a way that they kind of forced themselves down our throats. We didn't ask cats to be around. They just said,
that's
"Here
your
I am,
perspective.
here I am, and take care of me and let me crap in your spare room."
They didn't knock on people's door and like hold a claw to their neck and be like,
If they picked them up, they did.
"You're keeping me here."
Because
Or
cats
else.
are those pets that, don't hold me, don't pet me, don't come near me,
Oh, come on.
don't turn the lights on.
Maybe you, because they know you hate them.
Well, And the thing about breeding cats is that, unlike dogs, there's no utility in cats. So if they're being bred for appearance. They're not being one like, these have bigger paws to catch mice. No, they're not bred like that. They are bred for appearance and not utility. The largest registry of cats, the International Cat Association, recognizes 71 breeds or pedigree breeds.
Right.
How many?
71. The Cat Fanciers Association, which is primarily America, they recognize 44. The Federation Internationale Feline, it's got a lot of accent marks and stuff. I'm just going to say it like that. Recognizes 48. Yeah, Fédération Internationale Feline. I don't know. They recognize 48. So basically, you have the Cat Fanciers. That's primarily America. Then Federation International is pretty much everywhere else. So, like I said, 71 for the big one, 44 and 48. So there's a lot less breeds. Yes, it's in the air. Depending on who you ask. But one thing's for sure, a lot less than dogs.
Right.
A lot less, and I think that attributes directly to their utility, appearance, not for working. So let's get into it. Number 1, the Sphinx breed of cat is a very recent discovery. The first one ever, named Prune, was a mutation that has been bred to acquire what characteristic?
A pyramid-shaped head.
Hairless.
It is hairless. That's correct.
Now that's a cat I could probably be okay with.
They're kind of look ugly in like a cute way sometimes, but those cats act a lot like dogs. The ones I've met anyway.
You know what?
Number one, they're very cold because they don't have a lot of hair, so
Yeah.
they always want to cuddle up with you. And they're just like, they purr a lot. Like they just want to be warm and like cuddled up.
Yeah,
They're very expensive.
I actually saw that they're very dog-like
They are.
in that respect. In fact, most of the sites I went to, they said that they said they're dog-like, probably because I never really thought about that. But
The ones I've met are very much.
So
like
are they
that.
hypoallergenic?
they have to
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know if they have to be.
They are, and because of that, they're very expensive.
be right. But yeah, no, it's crazy because the Sphinx breed.
What are they called? Do you know?
Sphinx?
Oh, I thought there was a different name. Okay, all right.
No, that particular breed. There are hairless breeds of cats,
Mm-hmm.
but the when you think about a hairless breed in your head,
The one you're thinking
the
of.
one you're
is
thinking
the
of
Sphinx.
is a Sphinx.
Okay.
With a Y, by the way.
Yes.
And but I don't think a lot of people know that this is a mutation. So some other kind of cat, I can't remember which one it is, had kittens. One of them, which was hairless, and that grew up. They bred it to try and get this characteristic,
Right.
And it worked.
Yeah.
So, but unfortunately, because of it being a mutation and it is what it is, they are not like super healthy cats. They are super prone to illness. You know, they have heart problems.
Yeah.
This isn't an evolutionary breed. This is almost like a de-evolutionary breed.
Right.
It has some characteristics that they shouldn't have, but people wanted. But yeah, that was in 1966. That's it. That Sphinx breed has only been around since then.
Yeah.
And that was just when he was born. But, you know, now he has become the most iconic of the hairless cats. And obviously it is named because of its resemblance, you know,
Right.
to, you know, Egyptian culture. So, number 2. This cat breed gets its name from the similar look to its much bigger siblings, like the ones in Cincinnati.
Bengal.
The Bengal cat.
Yeah.
That's correct. Yep. It is not recognized in the U.S. So the cat fanciers, even though its cultivation was in the 1980s. But, you know, every other big organization, they do recognize the Bengal.
Those things are cool looking.
They are super cool looking.
It looks like a mini tiger.
Mini tiger, a mini cheetah, but yeah,
And they're big.
Are they?
Oh yeah, they're not like a little 7-pound cat. Some of them I've seen pictures online where they're like 20 pounds.
Okay, I'm confused though. A mini tiger or a mini cheetah? Does it have spots or does it have stripes?
I think it can have both.
They're crazy looking.
The Bengal was bred with Asian leopard cats to get its wild look.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's nutty.
Yeah, so some are spotted, some are striped, right?
And it looks like a lot of them are both.
Mm-hmm.
Like their body is like spotted, or like I guess spotted is the right word.
Yeah, like a leopard.
Yeah, and then like the front parts and the
Cheetah.
legs are striped. They are just awesome looking. They
Yeah,
look
that's
like
cool.
they literally look like mini cheetah, mini tigers. It's so cool looking. All right, number 3. This older breed of cat dates back to before 1350 and is known as the royal cat of Thailand.
I think that's the one I know.
Siamese for Thailand?
'Cause it used to be Siam.
Yeah, okay.
That is correct. Siamese. The breed is known to be very smart and very vocal, which, you know, although
And very evil. Did you ever see Lady and the Tramp?
Well-
They're not very nice.
the problem with Lady and the Tramp was, oh my goodness, the voice work was horrendous. Oh my goodness.
It wasn't as politically correct as it would be these days.
Yeah, but watching it now, I'm like almost uncomfortable watching. I'm like, wow, that's really bad. Like, but the thing is about Siamese, the thing that they did capture is that those particular cats are supposedly very bright. So, like, you know, them trying to scheme together to get the dog in trouble and go this like elaborate thing to get the dog in trouble. That's the play on their
Intelligence.
and, you know, them being so vocal. You know,
Right.
they made their first appearance in the UK and the US in the 1870s. Apparently, one was given to Rutherford B. Hayes' wife, and they just fell in love with this cat. So, yeah, they were around in Asia for a long time, but didn't make their way to Europe and America until late 1800s. Number 4. The Maine Coon has its place in feline notoriety. What quality sets them apart in a big way with other breeds?
They're bushy.
They are, but there's other bushy cats out there. But what is it about the Maine Coon? What is the Maine Coon in the cat world?
Big.
They set them apart in a big way. They are the largest breed.
Yeah, they're big
Of
and
cats.
they're bushy hair.
Yeah, that
So it
cat.
makes them look even bigger.
The cat can weigh up to 25 pounds. That's a heavy cat.
Yeah.
And it is the official cat of Maine, thus the Maine Coon. And it is among the most popular of pedigree cats. So, obviously, just like dogs, the most common cat in the world are mutt cats. Just your
Right.
standard domestic cats that have there's really no reason for
They're mixed.
breeds. Yeah, they're just mixed. They're, because it's so crazy. Because you think of dogs, you probably think of a particular breed first, but cats, you think of just the common domestic cat. Because, they look closest to breeds called the American Shorthair and the British Shorthair. That's what they look closest to,
Right.
but they're just domestic short hairs. There's really no breed for the majority of cats. So as far as like pedigree, though, they're one of the more popular ones.
Yeah.
The first use of the name Maine Coon came in 1861. All right, number 5. Some people believe calico is a breed of cat, but it's not. In fact, it is a color scheme. What colors are calico cats?
Brown, black, white.
Sure.
Close. Orange, black, and white.
Oh yeah, I guess it is orange.
It's I guess you're right. If you think about like a lighter brown,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's orange, black, and white. And I'll be honest with you, for a long time, I thought calicos were a breed, but they're not. Any cat can be a calico.
Yeah,
as long
actually,
as
I
it
didn't know
has-
that. I thought it was a breed too.
Yeah, and you might think like the Bengal is kind of a calico because it has the orange, black, and the white, but they're really referring to more. I mean, if you look up calico cat, you'll know what they're talking about. They're talking about the big splotchy like orange, white.
Right, they have spots of color and then they're white.
Yeah, it's just they're cool looking though. That's a cool color scheme for a cat. All right, number 6, the exotic is listed as the most common specific breed for quite a few years now among household cats. Obviously, we're talking about specific breeds, not like common domestic. But if we're talking like just like you might think like, oh, the Labrador Retriever is the most popular dog. Well, that's not true. Mutts are the most popular dog, but as far as an actual breed, so
Right.
the exotic is listed as the most popular breed, which is just a short-haired version of what breed? I should say.
I would have guessed calico, but apparently that's not correct.
Like a tabby or
What Middle Eastern named breed is the exotic a short-haired version of?
I have no idea.
All right. It is a short-haired version of a Persian. So you have a Persian cat, and then they're bred to have shorter hair.
yeah.
So they're still technically Persians, but according to a lot of sites, they're called exotics, and that's just a short-haired Persian. There are those flat-faced cats with long hair, but they require so much grooming that people have bred it out of a Persian.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want the hair, get a Persian. If you don't want the hair, get the exotic. And it is believed to have come from
Persia.
Iran.
Iran. But yes. So that's pretty much all the questions I have, just because I felt like I didn't want to weigh everyone down with questions, because like there's a lot of cat breeds out there that I just didn't see coming up in trivia, and I just don't see how easy it is to pull up come up and say, oh, that's a this. Like it's just not as easy as it is with dogs.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say is I just look up a few pictures of a couple, because you have like a Himalayan cat, which that one is pretty striking. A Himalayan is basically, you ever see Meet the Parents? Their cat is it's actually a mix, but it looks like a Himalayan cat.
Yeah.
That dark face with the kind of a lighter body. That's your Himalayan. And then another one is it's like an honorable mention for the popular ones. It's called a ragdoll breed. Very, very common